Greetings, test subjects! Deep beneath the surface of the earth, I bide my time preparing my research as I discover what mankind truly fears the most. Now, you won't believe this, but I have a willing test subject tonight. This is, well, let's not use any names. Let's instead call you test subject number 39. That's right, because you're all a number to me after all.
We don't have names.
Now, test subject number 39. You wanted to watch tonight because you watched the last story and you weren't terribly scared by it, but this one you really want a good scare. Is that right?
Yes.
Good, good. I think we might have a good story for you tonight.
I hope it's super scary.
Well, good. I think it will be. Now, tonight we have what seems to be a high-octane, spine-chilling tale that'll keep you on the edge of your seats. Now, this story is inspired by the Fast and Furious franchise of films, and it has a simple but crucial reminder that I will reveal at the end of our story. So stay tuned. Now. Also, before we dive in, please remember, we need your help. We are trying to hit 200 subscribers. So please, if you enjoy these spooky stories, please log in on off of your Facebook app.
Hey, guess what, Mr. Dornake?
What's that?
I watch every single other video.
Oh, I love to hear that. I've got a little fan here. Now, please make sure that when you do watch every one of our videos that you log into the YouTube app and you actually hit subscribe on our videos and possibly also hit like for us if you like what you're seeing.
Yes, please do it.
Of course, please also leave us a comment that maybe give us a good scary joke that we could use for some of our future stories.
Yeah.
Who knows, and yours might be the next of our thrilling tales, huh?
And also put some of your tales in that you might think that are good and scary.
Very
We
good.
could probably do that on our videos.
Perhaps we could. Now, don't forget we do use subliminal messaging.
Subliminal
So
messaging.
stay tuned. But pretty sure soon you'll be wanting to do everything we want you to do anyways. That's how subliminal messaging works, after all. Now, let's get our story started, huh? Now, this story is called Mirror Menace.
Ooh, does it have vampires in it?
It might, but actually, what it's going to have more of is cars, vehicles,
Ooh,
old
yay, rainbow cars?
sports cars, and classic vehicles. Now, this story
Rainbow?
takes place in the heart of Louisville, Kentucky.
I've been there every day.
And the night streets of Louisville, Kentucky were abuzz with the roar of muscle cars and the scent of burning rubber.
Ew, that's stinky.
Now, Jake the Flash Donovan, leader of a street racing crew known as the Speed Demons. What do you think about that? The Speed Demons. That's a pretty good name for a racing crew, huh?
I have a car that's named Speed Demons.
You have a car named Speed Demons. Oh,
Because it's red with flames all over it.
We'll have to enlist your Speed Demon vehicle sometime for my purposes.
Don't drive in it.
Now,
It's very special.
Jake was celebrating what was another victory with his friends, and his crew it included Riley. Remember, this is like the Fast and the Furious, so he's got a whole crew of people that help him. Now, Riley was a tech genius who could hack into any car systems.
Any car systems, or was it any tar systems?
No, any car systems, because you can't remotely log into TAR.
Get it
At least not yet, until my new patent comes out. Now, they could hack into any car's electrical systems, computer systems. Max, there was also a former stunt driver. A stunt driver. No, he was a stunt driver, and he had nerves of steel. Now, Lisa was an ace mechanic. You know what a mechanic is?
Yes.
What does a mechanic do?
Sometimes they work for planes. Sometimes they help make cars. Sometimes
they work on mechanical things like planes and cars, don't they? That's right.
And also sometimes computers.
Oh, yes, perhaps. Now, she could fix anything on wheels, and together they were unbeatable.
Hey, I can fix anything with lights.
I'll have to put you at work down here, get rid of my lab assistant mutagen, and just have you down here just with me in my secret underground laboratory. Huh?
Thank you, baby.
Now, as the night wore on, Jake decided that he should head home. So Riley was riding shotgun as they...
What about a baby gun?
What's that?
What if she was doing a baby gun?
Oh, a baby gun. No, riding shotgun means where you ride in a car right up front in the passenger seat.
I wish she was shooting and in front baby guns out the window while Ace was driving.
Little baby-sized guns that they could just shoot.
No, this big guns.
Oh, that would be yeah, bigger guns the better, right?
Yeah, and harder shooters the better.
Now, Jake had noticed that there was as he was out with his crew, they were following in his car, and Jake, he revved his engine and sped off into the night. And now, test subject, how are you doing now? We're just starting off in the story, and things haven't really picked up yet. You think you're getting scared yet, or?
No.
Yeah, we're
Mr.
still at a base level of the story. Things haven't really picked up at the scary part yet.
Yeah, not really scary.
But we'll set this as our...
I'm sure it's gonna get even scarier, and I hope I get scared, but probably I'm not gonna because I've been watching. You heard, I've been watching them since I was 1. Horror time.
Scary movies.
Killing people.
Oh, killing
Since
people.
I was 1.
So-
1.
So then we should set this as your test level at base, so that as we go through the rest of the story, we can really get a feel for how much more scared you'll be. All right. So now, as they neared the outskirts of the city, Jake noticed a dark figure darting across the road right around his rearview mirror. Now, without thinking, he slammed the car into reverse, relying solely on the mirror. His tires screeched as he backed up, trying to avoid whatever he thought he saw. And suddenly there was a loud thud, and the car jolted to a stop. Now, what was that? Said Riley.
What was that?
As she peered into the mirror. There was nothing. Jake and Riley stepped out of the car, scanning the dark road behind them. Their flashlights revealed nothing.
Don't really pay more attention to your mirror.
They shrugged and they got back into the car, assuming that it was maybe just a stray animal.
Why would it be an animal?
But as Jake revved the engine, a pair of glowing red eyes appeared in his rearview mirror. Yes, they appeared in his rearview mirror, and before he could react, a figure lunged at the car, slamming against the back window. It was a vampire! Its fangs bared, his eyes burning with rage. Oh, drive, Jake, drive! Riley shouted, and Jake floored the gas pedal, trying to shake off the vampire. Come on with me. They swerved and they sped through the winding roads. But the vampire was relentless. It clawed at the windows, trying to break in. Now, the story's really gotten scary now. So, let's see, test subject. Getting scared now? Huh?
A bit scared.
Yeah, good. These are the right settings. Okay, we'll keep going here. Now,
Mr. Davy, I'm a bit scared.
I bet. Let's see how much worse we can make it.
I hope it's not going to get any scarier.
Now, Jake and Riley, they managed to shake the vampire loose, sending it tumbling onto the road.
Tumble.
But they knew that wouldn't be the last that they saw of it. So they regrouped. With Max and Lisa at a nearby abandoned warehouse, they decided to set a trap. That's right. Now, setting a trap sounds a bit like Scooby-Doo, doesn't it?
Yes, I watch every Scooby-Doo in my whole life.
That explains a lot.
There's never too much Scooby-Doo. If you were going to say, don't watch too much.
Well, I was just thinking, you see, us scientists that like to protect our investments by spooking people and scaring them away. Scooby-Doo kind of, it kind of gave away a little bit that we really like to keep our privacy.
I watch the vampire one every single day.
See, just that watching that sort of thing.
And 1,000 times.
It desensitizes children so that then when they see scary things, they think, oh, all those scary monsters are really just guys in masks. Does this look like a mask? No.
It's not a mask.
That's right.
I can tell, because see.
Smell it. Does it smell like a mask?
Ew, not at all. You smell bad. You smell like onions with rotten bars. Ew.
That may be true, but we will move on. Okay, now Jake and Riley, they managed to shake the vampire loose, but they met up at a nearby warehouse with Max and Lisa. Now, here's the plan, Jake said, as he outlined their strategy. Now, Riley, you'll monitor the security cameras. Max, you're our decoy. Lisa, you set up the UV lights. UV lights, huh?
I have this in my car everywhere.
Do you know what UV lights are?
Yes.
They're really bright lights, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Why would they be
can
used?
blind you.
Why would they even want to use UV lights in this story?
When it's really dark and no cars are around.
Wonder if they have another idea for it.
Probably they make them. And then when there's a car coming, they turn off. But it's still bright. And
Let's see.
And then when they're gone, they turn up.
So Jake said that his plan was that they would lure it in and they would take it down. Now, as night fell, the vampire returned, sure enough, smashing through the warehouse doors with an unholy strength. Max led it on a wild chase through the maze of crates and the machinery, while Riley guided him on a comms link. Now, Jake and Lisa waited in the control room, ready to spring their trap.
To spring their trap on the vampire or on the log?
They're doing it on the vampire, I believe. Now, the vampire lunged at Max. Lunged at Max. Now he ducked and he rolled and he led the vampire into the center of the warehouse. Now Jake and Lisa then flipped the switch. They activated the UV lights. The vampire screeched in pain. Just like that. And it was momentarily blinded. At that moment, Jake took his chance. He drove a makeshift wooden stake through its heart. The vampire let out a blood-curdling scream. Go! And before they all could even let out a breath, he crumbled into dust. and Jake collapsed onto the floor, exhausted, but victorious. That's right. And there you have it, test subjects. Our story concludes, and I hope that you have been entertained at our lampooning, as it were, perhaps the Fast and Furious franchise with our use of the story with fancy sports stunt cars and a crew of fancy tough guys. Well, if you enjoyed this story, or if you just enjoyed our fun telling of it, and perhaps my cute little friend here, please like this video and actually log into the YouTube app.
Log in.
Like it and subscribe to our channel, please, and leave us a comment with your favorite scary joke. Our stories are made from jokes like them that we collect, so you are helping us with new material when you do that. And now, what was this story all about, you're probably wondering. Now, what was the vehicular lesson or moral of our story? Well,
I know. Don't pay so much attention in the mirror.
That's right. Always remember, when you're backing up, don't solely rely on your mirrors. Look back, because you'd hate to hit a vampire. Oh, fumes in this place. But now, test subject. You seem to have handled that all very well. But tell me, things started to get a little scarier there towards the middle. So what do you think? Did it scare you?
I'm not scared at all because I'm a vampire.
Oh no! Oh no! Mutagen! Mutagen! There's a vampire! She's turned into a bat! Mutagen! Turn off the feed! Turn off the feed where you had to catch this bat! Why didn't you tell me that this thing was a bat in here? Mutagen! You idiot! Oh, you're just gonna film this? Get us some help!